It's because it's. Have
They
you
did
seen
Monster 2? Jesus.
it? Monster. Do they? Is Monster even out on on DVD? To
No, and that's
buy?
what's fucking dumb about it. It's probably one of the best, written and animated
I know
series.
because I keep hearing so much about it, and I know that Guillermo del Toro is actually supposed to be doing a
An HBO
live action
was
one for
signed on
HBO.
to make.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if that fell through or not.
Isn't he doing something else too?
He's doing everything.
Or yeah, he's like fuck it, I'm done with movies now. Now
He's doing
TV
Pacific
shows.
Rim 2, and then if Pacific Rim 2 actually
Well, no, he was doing Pacific 2, and then he wasn't, and then he was, and then he wasn't again. But now that a Chinese company bought Legendary, now they're doing it again.
yeah, and I think that he said
Man,
if
he flops more than that dude, that politician. What's his name?
Hillary Clinton.
But yeah, well, Hillary Clinton is one of them. But who's the one who was fighting Obama the last time?
Oh, fuck.
John, no,
Fuck, what's his name?
I know you're talking about.
He'd run multiple times in the past and always lost.
Okay, I'm looking this up.
God damn it. No, I have to think of it. It started with a G, didn't it?
I don't think so.
He was the governor of Massachusetts.
Oh, fuck this.
Romney. Mitt Romney.
Yeah, Mitt Romney. There you go.
Mm.
Good job.
That describes
Yeah.
Mitt Romney's entire political run for president, even before he actually became the nomination.
Oh yeah, flip.
Nobody
Like
fucking
a
remembers
pancake?
him.
Yeah.
So forgettable.
Yeah.
Wasn't One Punch Man like a cross production between multiple studios though?
I don't know. I don't really know.
So I think
much
that's
about
why it was so it looked so good and was so.
Maybe, yeah.
They got it out so quickly.
I remember
Which
that.
apparently season 2 is gonna start in November.
Really?
Apparently,
I hope so.
the guy who draws the manga said they're already in pre-production.
From what I understand, he's pretty far. At least when it's when it comes to the webcomic, and the webcomic and the manga are more or less pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least when it comes to its plots. But the webcomic, the art looks it's kind of funny.
I was so pissed because I have a manga reading app and I tried to find One Punch Man and they only have the webcomic.
They only have the webcomic.
It's like, why would I want to read the webcomic?
If you really wanted it, I think you could download it from.
Oh, I'm sure I
or
can,
something,
but I want
and
to have it
put
on my
inside.
phone.
Yeah, that's what I did with The Witcher for my phone. Whereas I got all of the Witcher books that were English translated, and then I got what was it? I Have No Mouth, but I Must Scream. I got that.
That's short.
Oh yeah, it really is. I think it's 22 pages.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It's really short. And then I put them all on my phone, and I read it during the scenes of The Revenant when they were doing the fucking Indian dream scenes. Because okay, this is getting boring. These fucking Indian dream scenes. So I just grabbed my phone, start flipping through.
I've been trying to decide what to see, whether I should go see Hateful Eight or The Revenant. Which one would you?
Hateful Eight is really fun. I mean, they're both fun movies, but it's The Revenant is more flawed.
They're both
there's
really
too
long,
many of
but
those.
the Hateful Eight is actually interesting when it's wrong.
There's too many of those those dream sequences that really don't go anywhere, and it's if you want to see The Revenant, it's only for
bunch of unnecessary. If you saw
it's only
the
for
trailer,
Leonardo DiCaprio's acting.
If you saw the trailer, you know exactly what happens in the plot beat for beat.
Yeah. Which really, they really didn't need that. Because it was it's based on a true story, and the dude was pissed enough to do all of that without the kid. So it's yeah, why do you need the kid?
So, were you guys pissed when they announced they're going to do a Labyrinth reboot?
Oh, are they really doing
I've never even seen the original movies.
I've seen Labyrinth, and I can't get David Bowie's giant, just fucking rod cocker out of my head, because it's
who is the person that's gonna... It was somebody famous is gonna, try to... Is, spearheading it, isn't it?
I don't know.
I don't think you could do... Maybe Johnny Depp could do it.
No.
Because, like, he's got that whole, like...
Guardians of the Galaxy co-writer. Which I believe is a female.
She's not directing it, though. She's only writing it.
Yeah, Nicole Perlman. I think she's also the lead writer on Captain Marvel.
Is she? Wait, are they doing a Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perlman and
It's coming out.
Wait,
Meg
is it like
LaFleur?
Marvel, or is it
Marvel.
Miss Marvel?
It's Carol Danvers.
Okay. Yeah.
It's I think it's the first movie after Infinity War Part 1.
Oh my god, can you... Jesus Christ, yeah, there... Oh my god, the fucking superhero movies, man, you know...
There was a
so
picture
fucking...
I showed it to Rocky, hang on.
Are you guys actually looking forward to Deadpool?
A little bit.
I am, but I'm not. I don't give a fuck about there was an early fan screening and they all loved it. It's like, of course they're gonna love it. They're the fans.
Yeah, those motherfuckers will, be happy with anything.
The fans loved the early screening of Ghost Rider: Spirit of Vengeance. Yeah. You show fans any early screening of anything.
Oh my god, yeah.
10 out of 10, best movie of the year.
Oh yeah, Sinister 6, that's not fucking happening anymore.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, good luck, assholes.
Well, my question is, fucking Drew Goddard left Daredevil to go direct Sinister 6. And now that's not happening, so where the fuck is Drew Goddard doing? And why doesn't he come back to Daredevil?
It's probably like, I don't have fucking anything.
Oh, I wrote The Martian. It's like, I don't care. Go do some stuff.
Oh yeah, they ain't doing Fantastic Four 2 anymore either. Let's see what else. Female lead Spider-Man spinoff, probably not. Yeah, like Sony, Columbia, like you could pretty much take all that shit out now. More or less. It's pretty much just between Warner Brothers and Marvel, and I can't see them doing a fucking Shazam movie, honestly.
They've already cast The Rock as Black Adam.
I wonder how that's gonna play.
It's happening.
Huh.
At least they dropped the Sandman movie.
Oh, did they? Oh, good call on their part. Did they happen to drop the Justice League Dark movie at all, or no?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I think it might still be on the books, but I don't know if it's actually happening at the moment.
I'm really annoyed that Justice League is a two-parter.
Is Justice League a two-parter? Really?
Yes, it is. It's like, Jesus Christ, guys.
Oh, right, because Batman vs. Superman is the first Justice League, and...
No,
I'm
they're
making
making Justice League a two-parter.
Yeah, I know. I'm making jokes, because it's like they already fit all of them in there to begin with.
It's so dumb. They call Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, and then the first part of the Justice League movie is called Dawn of the Justice League. What?
Are you guys actually looking forward to, like, are you guys interested in that Doctor Strange movie?
Yeah.
No.
I know that
Mads
Mikkelsen is in it.
Has
I
Mads
really
in
like
it,
that.
so yeah, I know I am interested.
Mads, Rachel McAdams, Tilda Swinton,
Wasn't Rachel McAdams?
Chiwetel Ejiofor, and Becomes, and now B.D. Wong.
Who the fuck is Becomes?
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, I thought you were like making a reference to Brian Brushwood with his like B's and B's thing. I was like, wait, Brian Brushwood. Wow, Brian's doing good if he's in a fucking Marvel movie.
Awesome if Brian showed up in Doctor Strange.
Cargill's writing it. It's gonna be. I'm stoked.
Yeah, that motherfucker. Yeah, Carlisle.
We actually have somebody who knows the history and knows what works in the comics, and because have you guys read his books?
Yeah.
No, I keep meaning to pick
I've
up.
read
I
his
keep meaning
first
to pick
one.
them up.
I haven't gotten around to the second one.
I'm like partway through the second one, but I keep getting distracted by comics I'm getting from my library. But I'm really liking it.
Yeah.
He can write a good script.
Let's see, Lego Batman. Is this the one where it's like? Oh no, like this, like Lego Batman, you can make it in the same universe as the Lego movie. If you were smart.
Pretty sure it is.
Is it? Okay, then they're doing the smart thing.
think the only thing that isn't part of that is the Ninjago movie, whatever,
Ninjago.
which I don't fucking get.
What the fuck is Ninjago?
It's a fucking like animated cartoon with Lego people as ninjas.
It's basically like Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that every now and then in like the Lego stores, and oh my god,
it's so fucking cheap to make that they can just shit it out, and Cartoon Network will run the reruns all day.
Yeah, man.
Actually, I think it's Nickelodeon who runs them.
I think it's Nickelodeon. The Lego movie is fucking devious because every time I watch that, I'm like, God damn, I need to get some Legos.
Oh, holy fuck! I just realised that would be fucking awesome if Mads was playing Dormammu.
If who?
Mads Mikkelsen
was playing Dormammu.
He's apparently playing Dormammu, or who's the other ancient bad guy?
It just says ancient one on the Wikipedia page.
No. But I thought that was Tilda Swinton's role.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably playing Dormammu.
Dormammu. Try saying that like 10 times fast. Dormammu, 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 Dormammu. It's like
Cargill is very, at least is what he's saying, he's very aware of all of he's always the person who's always espousing the issues with Marvel movies, so hopefully he will try his best to go around those.
To fix everything and all?
Not fix everything.
Or not fix everything, try and make it good. Try and, like, conquer those problems.
I got my friend to finally watch Guardians of the Galaxy, and the opening title sequence, when like it just kept like, it was like Guardians of the Galaxy, and it was like listing all the actors' names. It just like kept going with like recognizable names. He was like, "Holy shit!" Like John C. Reilly, Benicio del Toro. I was like, yeah, dude, that's what Marvel does when it's a property not people are unsure about. They stack the deck with good actors. That's what they're doing.
Like it's the Lego movie thing where it's like, oh fuck, how is this going to work out? And it's like, we got this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy, and it's like, god damn. What else? The Flash. So, I wonder, have they gotten the dude for the Flash yet, or no?
It's Ezra Miller.
It's Ezra Miller. Who the fuck is that again?
He's in
talk about Kevin kid.
Yeah.
Oh, the dude who was in Perks of a Wallflower when he was a gay kid and.
He's gamer like shit when he was younger, but now he actually looks like a real person now.
Yeah, I didn't see him as a blonde though. Yeah, he'll probably be good though. Yeah, he was really good in those two movies.
I haven't seen him either, but I've heard really good things about him.
Yeah, so, he does a good job. He kind of looks like the brother of the dude who plays Kylo Ren, though.
Adam Driver.
Yeah, they kind of look alike, to be honest.
He looks more like Filthy Frank, if you know what Filthy Frank was like. So, what did you guys think of the Suicide Squad trailer?
I think they went the right direction. It really helps that they put that music really made it help to be like.
I'm not liking how much I'm seeing of Cara Delevingne in it.
Cara Delevingne.
She's the Enchantress, isn't she?
Yeah.
I'm pretty... Cara Delevingne.
What? I've always been told it's Delvigne.
Oh. I mean, I don't know. I was just going off...
Yeah.
She does the radio in GTA, right?
Does she?
One of the radio stations. Yeah.
Really?
She's the latest model turned actress.
Oh, that kind of shit.
She was in that... not the Fault in Our Stars, the other Paper Towns.
Paper Towns.
Oh, she was the one. Yeah, now that I'm seeing her, yeah, she was the one who played the bitch in Paper Towns.
She was in the original the Comic-Con footage. She was barely in it, but I feel like now that she's become more of a recognizable name, they cut more footage to show her as a more lead character, and I've not seen her produce anything resembling acting ability.
Yeah, I'm not looking. Yeah, the Enchantress is kind of boring. I mean, it's like, yeah, I get it. You want to fuck Thor. I mean, come on now. Yeah, because they have two characters. Yeah.
Isn't I don't know if they said for sure she's playing the Enchantress, but isn't Cate Blanchett supposedly being the Enchantress in Ragnarok?
I thought Cate Blanchett was. I thought she was going to be Hera or something.
Hera?
No,
yeah. The hell.
What are they suddenly putting the Hercules in the Marvel?
Well, no, because isn't
universe?
Hera? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hera is part of the whole Thor thing in the comics. I'm pretty sure she is.
Hera is a Greek goddess. Oh, you mean Hela?
Yeah, Hela. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Hey, Hell, sorry.
Hela. Yeah, I'm
H-L-E.
sorry.
Hell, yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Hopefully I don't do the weird thing in, like...
Daughter of Loki.
Yeah. Or, no, the weird thing in Ultimate Marvel where she fucks Thor and gets pregnant.
God.
You remember that?
No.
I've never read any of Ultimate Marvel, but it always seems just really edgy.
Yeah.
The only Ultimate Marvel I've read is Spider-Man, and they kind of fucked that up with Ultimatum.
But then they got better. I will say...
The worst thing that happened to Ultimate Spider-Man was the rest of the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah. The best thing in the entire Spider-Man had to be J. Jonah Jameson. Especially when it came to his character development, because it was like... That's the only good thing that came out of Ultimatum, was that they stopped making him exactly like the J. Jonah Jameson and everything, and they actually built his character once they continued the Spider-Man shit.
I honestly think that might be like the best casting ever in any superhero movie is J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons, yeah.
So you guys see that Moffat's leaving, finally?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, and Mark
And who's
Gatiss
doing
is
the
taking
dude
over.
from Broadchurch, which is
Not
like...
Mark Gatiss.
Yeah,
Isn't it's not Mark Gatiss?
No,
but
it's the dude who made Broadchurch.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. So, hey,
let's see.
he'll pull some bullshit. Well, we'll
Chibnall?
get back David Tennant.
Chibnall. I don't know if Chris Chibnall, I think is his name. Yeah.
Chibnall.
Which means that it's probably going to be... Well, there's going to be no Doctor Who except for a Christmas special this year.
And wasn't there something where it's like there's going to be like a 12-parter and that's it or something?
Well, there's going to be a no Christmas special, and the next year is going to be season 10, which is Moffat's last season. He said it's going to, quote, I'm going to have a huge event, which means he's going to pull his typical Moffat shit.
Pull his Moffat shit. No, that's what happens at the end. The last episode, time freezes and Moffat walks onto the screen.
That'd be awesome.
And starts like having a conversation with Capaldi.
That'd be
He just pulls
hilarious.
his dick out and just starts masturbating.
It was such a mistake to make him showrunner, though. Like, I think as soon as Russell T Davies left, I just stopped giving a shit about Doctor Who.
Oh yeah. The worst is this past season where he made me care again, and then he fucked it all up in the last episode like he normally does.
Oh, right, because he brought back,
Clara.
Yeah, through it. Bullshit, and it's like...
No, she didn't die. She's actually immortal and lives forever and is great and has awesome adventures. Go fuck yourself. Have some fucking consequences for once in your goddamn life.
And then I mean, you guys liked the Christmas special, didn't you?
I thought it was okay.
I forgot what it was.
I
Exactly.
don't know,
I just thought it was really boring.
I think he's okay,
Is it
but yeah,
the-
like he always
the
seems
Nick
to do
Frost
the thing
Santa
where, like,
Was that what it was?
What?
Was it the Nick Frost Santa one?
no, that was last year.
What was the
Or 2
Christmas
years
special?
ago.
this
There
year
was
then?
the guy, the Greg Davies with a removable head.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, I did like that. Just
Like-
because it was the first River Song story since her very first one where I actually liked it because her story's over then. There's no reason to ever bring her back
Yeah.
except Moffat will because he's Moffat.
Yeah,
I think Stephen
never.
Moffat's okay, but it's like, I do get kind of annoying, like, when it's like, how can I say this? I do like it when you at least do something different with the companions, because, like, with the David Tennant stuff and, like, the Ninth Doctor stuff, it was like, oh yeah, they always die. More or less, most of them always fucking die some way, somehow. And it's like, okay, that's,
Yeah, but that's what I liked so much about T. Davies, though, is, he could kind of be kind of cheesy and stupid, but, at least his characters had arcs.
Yeah,
No, I can
They had
appreciate that
arcs
as
and
well.
development.
It was just one of those things where it's like,
and he no matter how far-fetched the conclusions were, he gave you conclusions.
Hmm.
Sure, yeah. I do think he did well with the Amy and Rory stuff, though.
I thought for the first season
really?
and a half.
Well, no, not how it ended.
I didn't even care for the final
I thought it was like,
episode,
okay, yeah, it's
say, oh, you're using the Weeping Angels again.
I do think I never liked Amy, though. I mean, like, I liked certain scenes with her, but on the whole, it was like,
I like Karen Gillan well enough, but
yeah, I liked. In all honesty, I liked Rory a lot more.
Yeah, no, so did I.
Yeah,
Arthur Darvill is always very charming.
What was
especially like when the episode where it's just him and the Doctor talking to each other in the what was it when they're in the planet that like has messed up time zones and all.
What?
What was it? Yeah, they go to a planet. That's like, what was it, Appalachia or something? And it's like the most beautiful planet in the world, and it has different like time zones, like timelines and stuff. And they miss Amy, and they accidentally leave Amy behind, and it's like to her it's been like 20, 30 years.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know, I do remember that.
And
yeah.
I like the interactions between Rory and Matt Smith. They were
I can't even remember it.
I wondered who wrote that.
Y'all so cynical.
Wasn't there a thing where the Tumblr got really pissed off at
everything?
At Amy? Because
Tumblr gets pissed off at everything.
But I specifically remember there was a thing where it was like, because Moffat basically wrote this like abusive relationship where Amy was like abusing Rory pretty much every episode, and Tumblr got pissed off because he wasn't showing this female character in a positive light or something like that.
Oh my god, first fucking female companion to like be abusive. Holy shit, how horrible. You would think they would be like, hey, you're showing abusive relationships on men, and how it's actually possible that men get abusive relationships. Good job!
I think Moffat's just a bad writer and he doesn't know.
Oh no, he is. He's terrible. See, and I remember like everyone talks about how Blink was such a great episode, but to be honest, I only really like Blink because of Carey Mulligan.
I know, right?
If we're talking like scariest episodes of Doctor Who, then there's the season 4 episode. That's the series with Donna, Midnight, where it's
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a real good one.
Where you never actually see the
exactly. Like that was way fucking better than Blink. All things considered.
And it was great because it showed, humans, they're fucking shit, man. They're really shitty.
And in the end, I love it how it's like you don't really know anything by the end of it, and the Doctor's like, I'm not sure I want to know.
Yeah. Yeah, let's never fucking come back here, ever, again.
Exactly, yeah.
Please. I love, what was it, the bitch? The mom who was a total bitch throughout the entire thing, was the one who pretty much caused all of the trouble. And then right when the monster gets destroyed, she comes up to David Tennant and says, I knew what was going on. And David Tennant has this look like, bitch, fuck you. Get the fuck away from me before I fucking shove this sonic screwdriver right up your ass.
Alright. Do you want to...
Honestly, I've been recording since we were talking.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, you know what? It's because, like, honestly, most of the time...
See, this is why I can never trust you, Ryan, because sometimes I'll be like, alright, do you want to start? It's like, oh yeah, I'll start. And then someone's like, oh, I've been recording this whole time.
I'm sorry, you know what? It's because when we start talking about interesting stuff, I want to record that stuff because a lot of the time we have good... I don't like to toot our own horns at all, but, I like to think that we have good opinions on what we talk about, and that we have interesting conversations.
I don't want to toot our own horns, but I'm going to do exactly
But I'm going to do it anyway. Give you guys a compliment, so...
This is you, Ryan.
Oh, wait, is this the room? Oh, no, don't buffer. God damn it. buffering.
I will record everything.
Oh, fucking Tommy Wiseau.
Well, I love The Room.
I will record everything.
I've always wanted to go to a screening. I know there's a theatre in London that shows it like every Friday.
Do they?
Yeah.
I can say the blonde chick is fucking hot.
Alright, I've got maybe 5 solid stories. I don't know if you guys will have anything else.
As opposed to 3 liquid stories.
I'm more for venomous stories.
I'm more for solidus stories. I mean, they were the present.
Gageous stories. What about Raiden stories?
I like quiet
Naked
stories.
Okay, this is just us eating our own assholes.
I like quiet stories because boobs.
Christ.
That dude will stab you in the dick. I don't know why you'd want that.
That was the most raw moment in that entire fucking game, which was like, holy shit, you stabbed that dude in the dick multiple times.
Can you guys hear something in the background of my audio?
No, not really.
No.
Okay, so my sister's got the TV up really loud. Alright, do you want to just go for it? I'm just going to list these things off.
Yeah, sure.
So, The Witness, Jonathan Blow's new game, the guy who made Braid, has been making this game for, it seems like, 5 or 6 years now.
Has he only made one game, and that was Braid?
Yep.
That's it?
Yep.
Hey, you know what? You gotta give credit where credit's due. He's dedicated at one at a time.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's launching. Do we have a solid release? It's sometime either this month or next month.
I'm looking it up, and it only says initial release date 2016. So
awesome. I love when they announce. God damn it. Okay. Well, it's going to be $40.
Really, that much?
Yeah. It's not a $20 game, not a $60 game. It's a $40 game, and apparently it's got 80 to 100 hours of gameplay in it.
Yeah, that's what they always say, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you'll probably do it in like 12.
Yeah. Oh wait, I think I remember this game. I remember there was like, what was it? I remember there was like a controversy about this fucking game where someone fucked up saying, "Oh yeah, you can beat this game in 2 hours or something." It was like one of the newsreels, and what was it? Jonathan Blow came in and was like, "No, I did a fucking speed run and ignored everything. That does not count."
Yeah, I this is really kind of the make or break point, I guess, for Jonathan Blow, because everyone loves Braid.
Yeah.
And it's a really fun game and interesting mechanics. I don't really mind so much about the deep interweaving story. Is it about the Manhattan Project? Who gives a fuck? So this is kind of, because he's taken so long to do this.
Yeah.
And this will probably be like, where his fan base or the naysayers get to come down and say, is Jonathan Blow overhyped or not?
Yeah.
Hey, I think that's kind of a reasonable... I've been saying for a while that not every game needs to be $60, and some $20 games are worth more than $20. So if it really has just even 20 hours worth of gameplay, if I was interested in this type of game, I wouldn't mind paying $40 for it.
Yeah, if it's good, I'll do it. Yeah. Oh.
I think as well, considering that he's only made Braid before, it's really kind of Blow's chance to show whether he's a one-hit wonder or not.
Exactly.
Yeah. What is? Does anyone actually know what Witness is actually about? Like, is it only other than it's a puzzle game?
Yeah, I just assume it's kind of like Myst or The Seventh Guest or something, where you're on an island, you're going around, you're solving various puzzles. All I know is it's not the type of game I'm interested in.
Well, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, when it's free on PlayStation Plus in 5 or 6 years. Alright, next story. Bravely Second and Lair, which is the confusingly titled sequel to Bravely Default, finally got a release date in the US, despite the fact that it came out in Japan in April of last year.
Did it?
Yeah.
God damn. Fuck's taking out so long?
Well, it's finally coming out in April of this year. April 15th on 3DSs.
I need to buy a new 3DS.
You should. The new ones are awesome.
Because I got a 2DS, and those things are too fucking tiny. Like, screen-wise, they're way too small.
Well, okay, I'll get into the next part of this in a sec, but did you guys, either of you play Bravely Default?
No, but that's the reason I wanted to... Because my friend, he got me a 2DS for my birthday, and I was like, oh, thanks, yeah. And there's no fucking way I'm going to get any money from it from GameStop, goddamn bastards.
Oh, hell no, dude. You can get those for like $70 now.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'll probably sell it on eBay or something. But yeah, I've been wanting to try and get a 3DS, a bigger screen and all, to play that. And what's the other one? The other JRPG that's really big on Nintendo DS right now.
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem, yeah, the one that came out. What was it? 2 years ago?
Awakening.
Something like that.
Yeah, Awakening. Yeah.
You know, Fate's.
That's coming out this year, isn't it?
1 and 2 are. I don't know their subtitles, but they're 2 versions. They Pokemon'd it for this one.
Oh.
But yeah. I haven't played Bravely Default, and I'm probably not going to play Bravely Second, but everyone I know who does like classic turn-based Square Enix JRPGs really fucking dug the shit out of it, so I'm glad it's getting a sequel.
Yeah.
Well, got a sequel, and it's finally coming to the US. Alright, this story I wasn't going to bring up till the end, but I can kind of spin it into this one, so I will.
Alright.
There was a survey released that it's not confirmed if it was officially from Nintendo or not, but about the NX, and a bunch of details about it. It was basically just asking, what do you want from this console?
I want to play fucking games! How about that?
One of the slides describes the NX software as having gameplay which, quote unquote, flows between the console's home device and a handheld. This kind of backs up the theory people have been speculating about it, where it'll basically be a handheld and a console in one, kind of like the Wii U, except you can take the pad or like the handheld portion of it like with you somewhere else and still be able like. Not just like, oh, I'm going to be in the other part of my house.
Honestly, you know, with how
somewhere.
Nintendo just makes a gimmick out of everything, it sounds cool, and it sounds like something that's like, you know what, yeah, this makes sense, but I'm afraid somehow, someway, they're going to fuck it up. And I hope they don't. I really hope they don't. I want to go back and play Nintendo stuff. I want to play Bayonetta. I want to play Hyrule Warriors, because that looks fun, and I actually played it for like 2 hours, and it was fun. I want to play Nintendo games, and I want them to do more.
Very, very true. So one thing that people have, that I don't know for sure about this, but I've seen people point out is, strangely, there are very few 3DS release dates in the second half of this year. A majority of them are coming out in the early part of the year, so people are speculating that the NX isn't just going to be a successor to the Wii U, it's also going to be a successor to the 3DS. That this it kind of backs up the whole handheld and console in one thing, so this is just going to be Nintendo's console. So you can play everything on this. Which I don't know if I'm necessarily paying for.
I don't know how this is going to go down. I mean, how long has it been since PS4 and the Xbox One launched? Like 2 years? 3 years? now?
Yeah, we're in the third year now. It's not 3 full years, but we're in the third year right now.
Yeah.
And then the Wii U came out in 2012.
Yeah. Wow. Has it been that long for the Wii U?
Been that long. It hasn't even been 4 years.
I don't know. I thought the Wii U came out a little later.
Which, I mean, I don't know if this is one of your other stories I'm sure on. How the PS5 and the Xbox 2 or whatever it's going to be called are potentially going to be coming out sooner.
Really?
Yeah, I remember. I think I read it yesterday somewhere.
I have not heard about this.
So initially it was like a 10-year plan or something, but they might have stepped it up or something like that. I don't know.
I'm not seeing this anywhere. All I'm seeing is articles from like 2014 or 2000. It's like where people say like, oh man, they've already started working on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox 2. It's like, of course they have. They even said this when the 360 and the PS3 came out. It was like a year or two later, and like, yeah, we're already working on the next one, which means they have 2 or 3 guys in a room speculating on ideas.
It's essentially like Silicon Valley or whatever, that program.
Yeah.
They got TJ Miller strapped to a chair.
Yeah. So NX, which is going to be revealed this year, which will most likely launch this year, and will launch with the new Zelda game, which is the obvious reason why they delayed it.
Which
we
is
shall see,
the
Nintendo.
smart thing to do.
It is the smart thing to do, but I don't know, Nintendo. This may be your last real shot at this, and I don't know if this is the way to do it.
No, I don't think this will be Nintendo's death blow.
Maybe not, but it'll be the it'll basically make it so if this fucks up, their next one has to sell, and not just do okay. It has to sell really well.
Yeah, it has to sell gangbusters and all.
Yeah. All right. Next story is, get ready for the audible Ryan's eye roll, but Kotaku has reported that Destiny 2 will not be making its unannounced September 2016 release date.
Yes!
Apparently the problems Bungie has been facing throughout Destiny development, where they'll just suddenly shift focus when something's finishing completion and completely throw out everything, is still going on, where
no shit.
Destiny 2 this September have reportedly been delayed, and with no clear plan in sight. Where they said that the Taken King was supposed to be the last big piece of DLC for the original, for Destiny 1, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But now some of the production teams have been told to start thinking up ideas for more DLC, DLC packs, because Destiny 2 will not be.
Do we actually have solid sales numbers on Destiny?
I don't know.
Do we ever have solid sales on video games?
Yeah.
Really detailed shit?
Yeah.
Do we?
Oh, Destiny sales numbers revealed by Bungie lawsuit.
Nope. Well, that's not fun.
Furthermore, the game sold 6.3 million units in its first month of sale.
So it wasn't a complete failure. Because I know that when companies get when they don't particularly want to release numbers, it kind of suggests it performed below what they expected.
Microsoft with the Xbox One.
Exactly, yeah.
And then with Rise of the Tomb Raider. Yeah.
Which I actually played the trial of that. Yeah. It's basically the same as the first one, so.
That's what I thought. Yeah, no, they haven't revealed anything since that initial first month of sale, but it remains one of the most played games on any of the systems, and always is in the top MPD numbers of digital sales, so it's still going strong, it seems like. Yep. You guys, anything else to say on Destiny 2?
Nah, Destiny sucks.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, it was...
Traded that shit in a week.
Honestly, it was probably one of the biggest disappointments of that year for me.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was disappointing for me necessarily, but I did wish there was more to it.
Yeah.
I have yet
it
to
had
play
a
the Taken
lot of
King,
potential.
I've yet to play the Taken King, but I own it. But which everybody says, and even Fernando was a convert to that. He was one of the most vocal Destiny, anti-Destiny people. But so I'll probably just do what most people did for this one, for Destiny 2, is I'll wait a year and a half until they release the real version.
Yeah, the one that has like everything
real
on
one.
it for $60.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the final story I have. There's probably more if you guys want to go into other things. Is the lead writer, the Dragon Age lead writer, has left BioWare after 17 years. David Gator, who wrote stuff like Dragon Age Inquisition, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, all the Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age Origins, he has finally left the company.
Oh, yeah.
So this is simultaneously a good thing and a bad thing, right? Well, it's bad that the guy's losing his job, but it's a good thing that he wasn't a very talented writer in the first place.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Honestly, I think my feelings on BioWare is that, like, ever since the doctors left, like the 3 original guys left, it's kind of taken a small downgrade, or not downgrade, but I mean, you guys know what I'm trying to say and all. But,
Yeah, not even a small downgrade though.
Well,
Like a massive fucking.
I'm trying to be
drop-off.
nice here, damn it.
I really like Dragon Age Inquisition.
Yeah.
Although I didn't
Again,
play the other 2
like,
Dragon Age games.
Like, I always keep coming back to it, is like, you know, when people say I hate it, it's like, no, I don't hate it. I'm just disappointed because I'm a big fan of Dragon Age Origins, which is one of my favorite RPGs of the year, and it's like, and then, you know, Dragon Age 2 was just so fucking, Dragon Age 2 was god-awful. I mean, you know, I mean, that was, of that series, Dragon Age 2, I think, is by far the worst. I think.
That seems to be the general consensus.
Yeah. And then it's like, in Dragon Age Inquisition, there's a lot of great moments. There's a lot of good moments. It's just one of those things where it's like, the combat just, for something that was so long, the combat was just not pulling me in, and the AI was so dumb. And that's really it, yeah. It's the same feelings I got for, like, Fallout, basically. Where it's like, hey, you know, I don't hate this. I liked it. It's just, you know, I wish it was more.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So
But
it remains to be. It kind of seems like Andromeda is kind of BioWare's not last. I keep saying last shot, but it's kind of one of their last chances to prove themselves that they can still do it.
I see what you're trying to say. I get what you're trying to say.
Honestly, reclaim the magic.
Yeah.
I would honestly prefer, because I do love Mass Effect. I love the series. I think it's great. And I know Fernando is just the hugest fan, you know. But I would prefer, instead of like a Mass Effect Andromeda, I would prefer a new IP from them.
Well, they were making a new IP, and that kind of shit the bed because everyone played it, and it was not fun.
It was that Shadow Realms, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Oh wait, yeah, I remember
that 4v1 game.
That was the first news thing that I talked about when I came on here. That was the very first news thing, and that was the very first thing I bitched about too.
It was being made by BioWare Austin, I think.
Yeah.
And they got shut down.
What was that about? It was like,
did they get shut down? I don't know.
Well, they did that whole viral marketing thing, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they finally released early builds of it, and everyone who played it said, this isn't fun.
Yeah. Because what was it? It was like Left 4 Dead, except...
Yeah, it was like
It was like third-person camera.
Yeah, where it was you and 3 other teammates versus... I think there was like one... It was a 4v1 game, basically.
Yeah. I would love, honestly... I remember Jade Empire... I don't know if it bombed or not. I think it did. But it was such...
why there wasn't a sequel.
Yeah. I would... That's one of those few games where it's like... I would love a sequel. I remember, what was it? Nathan Fillion was in the game for like 5 minutes. Yeah. That was such a good game. It also was... That's one of the few that I think that like had a real focus on like martial arts stuff. I mean, like in that kind of way.
That was one thing I was wondering. Sorry, I'll let you finish.
No,
about,
I keep fucking cutting you guys off. Please, by me.
No, I was wondering about Mass Effect a couple of weeks back, and I wondered whether EA buying BioWare, like if they had never bought BioWare, whether Mass Effect actually would have remained consistently good.
I will say...
Well, was it EA's fault, or was it Casey Hutton's fault?
That's the yeah. It's kind of hard.
Thing
to
is,
tell.
I don't think we'll ever know.
I do think
I do
Sorry.
remember thinking that Mass Effect 3 came out way too soon after Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
I remember
Okay.
Mass Effect 2, the hype had just started to decrease, and then they made an announcement for Mass Effect 3, and I was like, really?
Yeah. I do think what might have been EA's fault was the ridiculous, insane amounts of DLC.
Yeah.
And I'm talking like
Oh,
small because like what was it? That shit started around Dragon Age 2 right after EA bought them. Where it was
Dragon Age 2 was EA's fault.
Yeah.
There's no other way around it. It was basically just like, hey, this game's popular, make another one now.
Yeah, and it was like oh yeah, make 20 different little DLCs that all cost like $2 and shit. And then Mass Effect also had that fucking problem too. With, what was it, the Cerberus network thing and all that shit,
the Cerberus network in number 2 wasn't that bad because it gave away free DLC.
Up to a point, but then it was vastly overshadowed by, like, the $2 DLCs that they were charging, and like, honestly, I think the only DLC that was really worth it for Mass Effect 2 was, what was it, Lair of the Shadow Broker. That was the only...
No, I disagree. I thought Overlord was pretty cool, and Rival was around.
But, like, almost all the other stuff, it was like I could take or leave the fucking thief thing. I mean, that was just
the Sumi's thing.
Yeah, I could take it or leave it.
It seems like BioWare. God, I keep saying BioWare. That EA is trying to learn their lesson.
Yeah.
Because Dragon Age 2 came out and it was kind of nobody cared for it or liked it, and so they gave them the time to make Inquisition.
Yeah.
Because Inquisition came out, I think, like 4 or 5 years after 2.
Let me see. Dragon Age 2014, Dragon Age 2 2011. So like 3
4
years.
years. Oh yeah, 3 years.
Yeah, 2011.
I forgot that was 2014. They gave them the time to make it, basically.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're doing the same with Mass Effect Andromeda. Where I know you didn't care for Inquisition, but as somebody who hadn't played any of the previous Dragon Age games, I really enjoyed Inquisition.
Yeah, and you know what? That's the thing, is that, you know, like, that's the thing that I see a lot when it came to Inquisition, that people that didn't play Dragon Age Origins, but then went right to Dragon Age Inquisition, was like, oh yeah, this is really good. And I totally fucking get that. And I totally understand. And I don't give shit to people who do it, because, yeah. It's the same thing for me with Fallout, where it's like, oh yeah, I've played like the originals and all this, and it could be due to nostalgia or something, but I much prefer these over, yeah.
I mean, the thing I kind of think when I think about like whether it should have, like, Mass Effect would have been better in terms of quality after EA took over was that they essentially had to make Mass Effect 2 and 3 more accessible.
I was just about to say, yeah, like they had to take out, or not take out, but they had to simplify a lot of the RPG elements that made BioWare. I mean, like Baldur's Gate, Knights of the Old Republic, Neverwinter Nights, even Jade Empire to a point had these, I don't want to say complicated, but these in-depth RPG elements that worked.
Yeah.
Like what?
Actually, it's been so long since I fucking played, but it's like, it'd be like, oh yeah, +2 to this, do this, and that, and I guess there was also a little bit more, how can I say it? I don't want to say freedom, but options, I guess, would be the right thing to say. Like, there was more options for the RPG elements, I guess, for you to do or trick out certain things. Or, like, there was, like, much more different skills. Yeah, and there was, like, much more different skills. And it's like, again, this is more just nostalgia speaking, so, take what you will from it. Yeah. God, now I really want to play Jade Empire. I remember there was an option where you could have drunken boxing. Which was amazing, which was hilarious. It was just great.
Well, they always seem to have it for like $2 or $3 on a sale.
They do, yeah, and it's on Good Old Games too, which Good Old Games is fantastic. Yeah, they're great. Also, funny enough, if you look at the similarities, Jade Empire is like Avatar: The Last Airbender. If you look at the
It's East
story's
Asian?
plot, well, no, the plot, because it's like Jade Empire is about the last of, like, your main character is, it's been like since 2004 this fucking game came out, so spoilers, but the main character is the last of a certain tribe of people that were all wiped out by another bad tribe of people, and he's the one who can do everything. Who can do all of the martial arts or bending, and you even get your own flying thing. And it's kind of funny.
Never played it.
It's really good. It's really fun. There should have been an Avatar game, like an RPG game.
Didn't they make a few of them and they were all garbage?
They did it where it was Diablo sized, and they were okay, but it was like, I think you could do it where it's like really good. There's a thing that always shows up on the picture every now and then on the internet where it's like, oh yeah, get the dude from CD Projekt Red or BioWare, and it'd be like, oh yeah, be the Avatar, choose your first starting thing, get a team of like people who's like, oh, Earthbender, Waterbender, Sword Guy, and
Sword Guy.
Sword Guy, yeah.
You control the very elements, the massive form of water. You bend the very earth to your whim. You wail a sword around and occasionally nick people.
That was the joke of Sokka, was that he was the sword guy.
He was the normie.
Yeah, he was the normal of the thing. Yeah, you would get like a party of all these people, and then you have the big one-off fight, and as you slowly go through the game, not only do you pick your, like, you can pick your dragon, or you can pick to have the Appa, or, the polar bear dog or whatever. As you continue, you learn the different elements and shit. And it's like, as you're reading this, it's like, yeah, why the fuck isn't this a game? This would make sense.
What other stories do we have then?
Yes,
those were all the major ones I really had.
Oh,
Yeah, it was kind of a slow week.
yeah, sorry, I went off topic.
yeah. Well, I've been kind of debating whether to get The Division when it comes out.
That's always been in my, I was never part of the Division hype with everybody else.
Yeah, I haven't really been in it until recently.
What is it exactly? Is it like, again, I get the feeling it's kind of like Left 4 Dead or something, where it's like,
I've heard more comparisons to Destiny. Where
because I think I might just end up.
world.
I think I might just pre-order it to get the code for the beta and then cancel my pre-order, if I'm honest, just so I can play it.
Because you got Xbox One to get the early beta, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
No, that might be a good plan.
Because it comes out in March.
Jeez.
Right. And what was it that the Manhattan area of the map, which they initially showed in their initial trailers, isn't going to launch the game?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which people they haven't said it's going to be sold as DLC, but people think it's going to be sold as DLC.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I would say it's being sold as DLC.
I'm not staunchly against the Division, and I'm not for the Division. If the Division comes out and people say it's good, then I will play it.
Yeah.
If it's not, I'm not going to be like, oh man, I really wanted that to be good. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Honestly, I've never been a big fan of. I've never really gotten into the Tom Clancy games, like Splinter Cell or.
I haven't really either.
Yeah, I think the only one I really enjoyed was Specs. What was the one that was based off of Heart of Darkness? It was Spec Ops: The Line, right?
Yeah, that wasn't a Tom Clancy one, though.
I thought it was a Tom Clancy. Oh, right. Jesus Christ, I'm stupid. My bad.
You said the name.
Yeah, that's also why I'm saying Jesus Christ, I'm stupid, because I especially said the fucking name.
Kind of sad that developer got shut down.
Oh yeah, they did. Oh, that's.
Well, they were supposed to be making some really awesome RPG thing.
Were they?
From what I remember, yeah.
You know what they were making was Dead Island 2.
Dead Island 2, yeah.
And then they were showing what they were making to Deep Silver, and then they're like, "Yeah, we don't want this." And so they basically had to.
We want the same
Actually,
shit
no, I don't
we've been
think they shut down
for years.
studio. I think they just fired half their staff because now they're making this, I think, Luftwausers.
Yeah, now it's like 3 guys working in some cupboard in like lower LA or something like that.
Yeah, I'm looking
Jaeger Development.
That's a series that's always been like pretty.
Yeah, Dreadnought.
Dreadnought, that's what it was.
That's a series that's always been disappointing me. Dead Island.
Oh no, fucking everyone was disappointed by Dead Island. Come on.
Yeah, and yet they're still making them because what are there? There's like 3 or 4 of them.
No, there's only. Well.
No, there's Dead Island.
He's technically right. He's technically right. Not like the
not
first,
like sequels, not like.
So there's Dead Island.
Sequels.
There's Dead Island Riptide, which was supposed to be DLC, but they sold as a full game.
Yeah, which looked awful.
Yeah,
And then there's Escape from Dead Island.
And then there was
third person garbage.
Right.
Game. And then there's the Dead Island MOBA, which did that ever come out?
Well, what was the other one? Dead Island Riptide was also another one.
That was kind of like an expansion pack.
Yeah. Oh, you already said that one. Okay, my bad.
It was supposed to be an expansion, and it was a full game. Yeah, and then Dead Island 2, which I don't think they officially canceled, but we probably won't see it for another 4 or 5 years because
what was the one?
Sign a new studio to it.
Let's see. There was another one, and it was god awful the way it looked because it did cell shading, but
Escape from Dead Island.
Yeah, that was
Escape Dead Island. Yeah, that.
I heard it had a really trippy plot as well.
Yeah, it's like people. You can do cell shading well. I mean, you could do cell shading really well and all, but when you do it bad, good God, it looks awful.
Yeah, I just pre-ordered The Division. I'll get back to you when I'm playing the beta.
All right.
Yeah. Could we do a review of a beta? Like that
Honestly, why not?
Or would it be too small because like it's a beta?
Oh, sweet. You could. Oh no, never mind. You're on an Xbox One. I was gonna say because usually when you get into a beta, and you play for like a day, they'll like send you an email saying, "Hey, here's some codes. Give them to your friends." But they'll probably all be Xbox One codes.
Yeah. Don't have an Xbox One.
I mean, I have a PS4, but I don't actually have it with me.
Yeah.
So.
It's too many games, man. It's fucking. I've already got some back catalog. I've got Just Cause 3, Dying Light, and then a bunch of other games I've got digitally downloaded, which I haven't touched. Yeah. And I'm playing Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, which I just got yesterday. But then fucking Uncharted and Dark Souls 3 come out in the same month.
I'm still.
I'm looking forward to Uncharted, man, because that looks interesting. They do, like, I play the Uncharted games because like the characters are just so fucking great. They're so great.
See, I've never even really liked Uncharted that much. I hate to be a contrarian, but I don't know.
Hipster. No,
I remember
not hipster. No,
I saw an advert for Uncharted 4 and they had "Where Is My Mind" playing over the top. I'm like, fuck you, really?
Oh yeah, the piano version from Mr. Robot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's such a great version of it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, but this looks interesting because it's like Nathan Drake. He's in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, really, and he's just doing like mediocre shit. Like he's just filing taxes and all this boring shit, and then and it's like, nope, now I'm back.
No.
So I'm speculating either because I don't think they're going to kill him. Because I think that's what everyone thinks they're going to do.
Yeah, because it's like, Thief's End. Oh, he's going to die.
No, it'll end the same way Dark Knight Rises died away, faked his own death.
It'd be ballsy if they did it.
Well, I think Sully's going to die for sure. And I think he's going to be either Elena's going to die or he's going to get crippled. So he can't go out and do... Because they've said, it's called A Thief's End, and they said... This is the last story for Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
That's not going to stop him from doing spin-offs and stuff, though, right?
Oh, no, it won't stop Sony from
where he gets like a disciple.
This is the last Naughty Dog Uncharted game.
Yeah, where he like gets a disciple and he's like the Yoda and he's like, "Do or do not. There is no not trying to steal."
Okay, in the sidebar, in the fucking Clone Wars animated show, I've gotten sick of Yoda because every time the Jedi Council are having a meeting, Yoda will say the most obvious shit. They're like, oh, there's some kind of plot, and then Yoda will just say, "Find out the truth. We must." And it's like, yeah, Yoda, real fucking intelligent there.
Yeah. Obviously, Yoda species, whoever the fuck they are, loves to point out the obvious.
Jesus Christ, that was quick. They sent me my beta code already.
Damn.
Hey, good on them.
Is the beta going on?
On the 28th it starts, so this Wednesday or this Thursday?
5 days.
This Thursday.
It is Thursday, yeah.
I need to hook up my fucking surround sound and my surround system because it's gonna be good.
Yeah, I'm super looking forward to Quantum Break.
Oh yeah, that's coming out.
Oh yeah, that's the one with Iceman.
I hope it. I want you to like it because I know you're super stoked for it. I really, really disliked Alan Wake just.
Oh, really?
No, just because the ending. The ending pissed me off.
Okay, yeah,
so
the ending where it was like because they were so
like, here's a
surefire
bunch-
that they were gonna get
We're gonna
sequel,
set
and
up
it was
a
like
mystery.
nope.
We're not gonna answer the mystery.
Yeah, they were so surefire they were gonna get a sequel, and then it kind of wraps up with the DLC. I mean, not really wraps up, but it kind of answers what happened to Alan in the 3 DLCs that they did.
You know, oh shit.
Nightmare and all, but then
I thought American Nightmare wasn't related to.
No, American
No, it
Nightmare
was.
was a spin-off.
well, it was related in like what happened after. And then the 2 DLCs, or I think it was 3, maybe.
No, it was
The
2.
Signal
It
and
was
then
2?
something else.
Yeah, it explained where he was and what was going
Yeah,
on.
but no. Yeah, as somebody who didn't play them, I don't give a fuck. Just
No,
I
you know
just
that
remember
the,
going through the
I'm
entire
fairly
game,
certain-
really enjoying it, and then getting to the last
Armstrong
cutscene.
is
and
like,
be
this still
"Are you
failed."
shitting me? Fuck this game. Sorry,
No,
I cut you off there. But
I'm fairly certain that they're actually going to bring Alan Wake back in Quantum Break.
How the fuck are they really?
Oh no, Sam, because you know they got the TV show going on, right?
Oh, yeah.
For the whole Quantum Break thing. Sam Lake tweeted a while back that they were doing like Easter eggs and shit, and one of them had Alan Wake in it.
So
Like
not
actual
only
Alan
is, like
Wake.
this whole malevolent darkness in the same world, but apparently time travel and things randomly stopping time is also in part of Alan Wake.
Yeah. Well, in
Maybe
one of
Alan
the
should try and get some of that
You
shit.
know what it's probably going to be is they'll probably pass by a bookstore that'll have Alan Wake's.
no,
books.
they had a screenshot and it was like Alan Wake had like washed up on the shore or something like that, some beach. And then there's
It'll
like a whole
probably be
subplot,
like a TV show or something.
and there's like a whole subplot or something where these like FBI agents are looking for Alan Wake.
That seems way too fucking weird.
That sounds up its own ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say because it's like
It
considering
sounds like
how
Sam
ridiculous.
Lake.
Yeah, considering how ridiculous and how insane the Alan Wake universe is. I say universe, but they don't really have that much in there. But considering how insane it is, trying to throw in, oh yeah, and there's also secret agents that like can manipulate time travel and like the forces of time and all this shit. It's like, okay, that's a little too much in this universe.
It sounds like Sam Lake is trying to be too much like his hero, Stephen King.
Yeah. Oh, and then you throw in Max Payne in there, and then it's like, nope.
Oh God. You're giving him ideas.
Oh, I'm giving that dude a hard on if he somehow
I'm just gonna
listens
look up
to
the
this.
video game release schedule.
Yeah. Now let's see what's coming out. I don't know why, but I've been watching Naruto for some reason, and
Why?
you know what? It's kind of a horrible thing because it had the potential to be good, or you had characters that were interesting, like the bug dude. Like the dude who has who has nothing but bugs in him. That's a kick-ass fucking idea.
So I just randomly I was on Netflix and I was like, oh look, they have Naruto. I'll just look through the episode titles, and there's a bunch of fucking stories and shit that I was like, I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is. It's like, oh, these are all the filler episodes everyone was always talking about.
Yeah.
Because I just stopped watching the anime and just kept reading.
They're
the
still
manga.
they still haven't finished up. I don't think they finished up the anime still.
Christ. No, they did.
Did they?
Because they're making the Boruto anime right now.
Oh, okay. You see, I thought it was something where it's like they just said, fuck it, we know how it ends, and we're just doing the Boruto thing now. We're just skipping everything. We're just... I think they're still doing the dub, too. Which
No.
is so weird.
No, it's for the spin-off Boruto.
Okay, yeah.
This short series by his son.
No. Well, I'm talking about, I think they're still doing the dub for, Naruto. For,
No.
the Shippuden thing. Or did they...
No, that's
wrap that
finished.
up?
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
all finished. Okay.
Yeah. All
So I
right,
will say this about that.
February release schedule. I'm just gonna. There's a bunch of things, but I'm just gonna list the ones that are kind of relevant.
All right.
XCOM 2,
Yay!
Firewatch. Mighty Number 9. I totally forgot about that.
Is that coming out? Really?
February 9th.
Oh god, I wonder if that's gonna. There's
Yeah.
just been so much controversy with that fucking.
Yeah. Unravel. Street Fighter 5.
I'm looking forward to that. Actually.
February 16th. I'll start listing the dates. Fire Emblem Fates, February 19th. Far Cry Primal, February 23rd.
All right.
Wait,
What do you guys think of? Like, there's been a
Go
couple
ahead.
of new trailers. What do you guys think about Far Cry Primal? I mean,
I don't give a shit.
I think, I think it looks exactly like every other Far Cry game except older,
without guns.
Unless I hear great things about it. Well, even if I hear great things about it, I'm not gonna get it until it's either
Yeah.
like $5 or like $10 on a sale one day.
Honestly, like the last Far Cry that I enjoyed, actually the only two I enjoyed was Far Cry 3 and then Blood Dragon.
I really enjoyed 4, but I just played 4 less than 2 years ago, so I need more time.
Right.
EK. There's more. Tom Clancy's The Division, March 8th.
All right.
Killer. No, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Dark Souls 3, April 12th. Quantum Break, April 5th. Ratchet and Clank, April 12th as well. Star Fox Zero, April 22nd. Uncharted comes out after Dark Souls 3? Oh, I'm sorry, Uncharted. Yeah, too bad.
Yeah, you're fucked, son. I didn't actually know that you were. I didn't know that you were actually a fan of Dark Souls. I knew that you liked.
Bloodborne.
I've been the Souls.
Really?
I played.
Huh.
I just beat Dark Souls 2 last year.
Oh, nice.
The Scholar, the First Sin, whatever. Alright, May's. Except for one of these games, May's kind of the shit the bed month.
Really?
May 3rd, Battleborn. May 17th, Homefront the Revolution. May 24th, Mirror's Edge Catalyst. And Mirror's Edge is the only one I go, oh.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't even know Mirror's Edge was coming out this year.
May 24th.
Huh. Yeah, that's probably the only one.
Yeah. And then No Man's Sky has a no specific release date in June, which...
So I'm betting that it's not coming out in June. I'm betting it's coming out
wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah,
well,
like
it's
December.
going to get delayed or something like that, right?
Yeah.
They're going to make it so it launches either alongside or within a week or two of the PlayStation VR.
Yeah.
That's what they're going to do.
Yeah, that's what I'm betting is going to go.
Then August 23rd, Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Hell yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that, yeah.
Super hyped.
October, which it's going to get delayed, but I don't care. Ukulele! Woo! I've already.
Oh, that's the one with the lizard.
I'm just going to send it. Yup. X-Rare people made Platonic Games, made Kickstarter, make a new Banjo-Kazooie game that's not called Banjo-Kazooie, it's called Ukulele. I don't give a
Oh, it's
fuck.
that thing.
I'm getting it because I'm going to love it. And then December is Divinity Original Sin 2. And then there's a shit ton of games that don't have release dates.
Yeah.
Like Crackdown, I hope is going to come out soon because I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, we haven't really seen... Have we seen any gameplay from it?
Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, we totally have.
Did we?
Yeah, they showed off the cloud stuff for it. In fact, I think it was at Gamescom.
Which game were we talking about again?
Crackdown 3 actually.
Oh yeah, Crackdown 3. Yeah, that was I don't remember any gameplay from that.
Oh no, there definitely was at Gamescom. They
Oh,
definitely
no,
Was
showed
there?
off-
No, it's pre-alpha footage, though.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it's way. I don't think it's.
Oh,
way
cool.
nice.
Pseudo... Oh, yeah, the pseudo-destructible environments. I forgot. I really want it to be like they say it is.
Well,
Because I've
dude,
always
I'll
wanted
get
a
it
game.
and I'll tell you about it.
if they can pull off what they're saying, it'll be more of a reason for me to want an Xbox One, because I always liked Crackdown.
Yeah, the first one was great. The second one was...
Well, it's because they used the exact same map and then just added zombies.
Yeah.
The thing is, I agree, that was shit, but Crackdown 2 actually did add some really good stuff, like the wingsuit and helicopters.
It added cool things. I just wish they had made more of a game on top of that.
Oh, yeah, no, of course.
Just was basically DLC. It was like Left 4 Dead 2, except Left 4 Dead 2 is actually a more solid game. Yeah, okay, this is what it was. It's like if Left 4 Dead 2 didn't give you new levels and just added like the new zombie types to the old levels.
Yeah.
All right. Hopefully Crackdown 3 delivers, because... And then, I forgot Fable Legends is coming out this year, but nobody gives a fuck.
You, along with everyone else, forgot that it was coming out this year.
Yeah. I don't know anyone who's interested in Fable Legends.
The last Fable game I really enjoyed was Fable 2.
Yeah, same.
I didn't even really enjoy Fable 2 all that much.
I wish that they had.
It, but it wasn't like,
I wish that they had gone all out with the whole. Like, that was one thing that really pissed me off. Is Fable's okay, but it's more concerned with being funny than it is about being a good game.
Hmm.
So it has the kind of the quirky British humor, but then because that always pissed me off. How on the front cover it has like the mirror image, right?
Yeah.
But you could never actually be that character. I hate that shit.
What do you mean? I think you could always be a bad guy in Fable. In Fable 1,
I mean like that specific character.
Oh, okay.
You couldn't exactly like tailor the way your character looked.
Right.
It was like a natural, like organic thing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I actually really enjoyed Fable 1 because I only played the Lost Chapters version, so I basically played it with the expanded portion. But I really enjoyed how it basically gave you the option to build up a relationship with all these characters early on, and then the second part of the game when you can go totally evil, hunt them down and murder them to gain power. You know what I really want? A game where you can be the bad guy, where the game doesn't punish you for it in the last cutscene, where it's like, oh, you're a bad guy, but then you obviously died or bad things happened to you because you're a bad guy.
Yeah.
It's like, no, let me just win. Let me kill everybody and enslave the planet.
So you want the Overlord treatment, basically.
Right.
No, but even Overlord is like tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man. Oh yeah, guys, Gears of War 4! You totally hyped for it, right? Guys?
I'm not really hyped for it. I'm not hyped for it at all. Cliffy B's not working on it, so...
Oh yeah, that's right, he's making Wait, no, is that Cliffy B? No, that's just...
Well, I remember ages ago, they had that Fortnite game that never came out.
Oh yeah! Is that still happening?
I don't think so.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Lawbreakers, that's the Cliffy B new game. I was thinking of Paragon, which was the Epic Games new game. Fortnite. Game. Is currently set for release in 2016. Yeah, right. Like it was currently set for release in 2013. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, no. Nothing new on Fortnite. So sad.
Shame. I was really hyped. I was really hyped for that game as well. That one trailer we had for it.
Wow, man, People Can Fly really got shit on.
Did they?
I mean, they made the Painkiller series, which was, it was fun for what it was. It was just kind of a balls out, do whatever you want, kill demons. And they were the PC porters for Gears of War, and then they co-developed Gears of War 2, and then they got to make Bulletstorm, and then they were forced to make Gears of War Judgment, and now they're making Fortnite, which they're co-developing with Epic, which is basically almost canceled. So, or didn't the main people from People Can Fly split off to something else? Or am I thinking of
I think they might have done. No, I think what happened is, remember, because Microsoft bought the Gears of War property, didn't they, and put people. What is it? The Coalition. So I think they might have moved some people over to there. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Black Tusk, who became the Coalition.
So is there anything else coming out, or?
Oh well, you want me to bring the list back up because there's a bunch of things that just didn't have release dates.
So there's that Recore. I know is one that sticks out to me, which is the Shinji Mikami. I don't know.
The guy was that Keiji Inafune.
It might be Keiji Inafune, yeah.
Which, really, if Mighty No. 9 isn't what everyone hopes it will be, kind of puts a damper on any other Shinji Mikami games.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me see. Yeah, Keiji
Inafune.
Oh shit, Joseph Stanton wrote Recore? Holy crap. He was one of the lead guys at Bungie.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
He was actually the guy who originally wrote Destiny before they threw it all out. Before it came out.
Before it had potential. When it had potential.
That was the reason why he left Bungie.
Wasn't there another dude who left Bungie? What was it? It was the...
Marty O'Donnell.
There was a lot of people who left Bungie.
Yeah. What was it? It was the dude who was the score guy. The dude who did a lot of the good stuff.
Marty O'Donnell.
Yeah.
That was the basis
of that law. He got fucked over by Bungie.
By Activision and Bungie. When Sweden asked, do we have Destiny sales numbers? And they said, the lawsuit maybe forced them out. That was his lawsuit against them. All right, video games are coming out supposedly this year that don't have a release date.
Okay.
Adrift, Attack on Titan.
Oh, yeah.
Batman, a Telltale game series.
Which...
Yeah.
It's like, how the fuck do you do that? It's like all 4 options are, I'm Batman.
Below, Broforce is already. Oh, yeah, Broforce is already up.
Yeah, Broforce.
Crackdown 3, Cuphead, Dead Island 2. Yeah, right. Dishonored 2, Doom. I thought Doom had. Oh no, it just had a quote.
No, Doom does have a release date, doesn't it?
It had a leaked release date of May. So, hasn't been confirmed, but it's going to be. Dreadnought, already talked about that. Fable Legends, yeah, whatever. Final Fantasy 15, which I'm not convinced is going to launch this year. It's probably going to get an early 2017 release date.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 will probably do the same thing, won't it?
Yeah, no, people are idiots if they think Kingdom Hearts 3 is launching this year.
I'm super fucking hyped for Kingdom Hearts 3, though.
Yeah, there's no way Kingdom Hearts 3 is fucking
I've been waiting for too long.
We already talked about Gears of War 4.
Yeah.
Hellblade.
Which one's Hellblade?
Huh?
Oh, which one's Hellblade? Ninja Theory, isn't it?
Game. Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like a spiritual thing to
Heavenly Sword
or whatever. What was that other game?
Like PS3 launch title.
Yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn.
The Shadow Border ripoff with
Lawbreakers.
Max and shit, man.
Shadow of Mordor ripoff. Where the fuck did you get that?
No, I mean look at the gameplay. I mean, not the actual aesthetic and the story of it. Like the gameplay of it looks
I'm not seeing a Arkham Knights Arkham series style dodge encounter thing in that game.
Serious?
More like a third person shooter than a Shadow of Mordor game.
Yeah. Which game again? I'm sorry, it's
Horizon
Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn. Why is that so fucking familiar?
Robot dinosaurs.
Because I remember when I was watching the
Apocalypse.
E3 announcement for that, that was like the first thing that popped into my head was this looks like it plays exactly like Shadow of Mordor.
Wow, I did not get that at all. Alright, Mafia 3, which I thought had a release date. Huh.
It's
Uh,
you know, I
Mass
really want
Effect
to be excited
Andromeda.
for it. I really want to be excited for Mafia 3 because I absolutely adore Mafia 2, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mass Effect Andromeda, which I'm not convinced is coming out this year.
Yeah, neither am
There
I.
still hasn't been any gameplay for it. Nier Automata, Neo, Outlast 2.
like Keanu Neo.
Yes, can we get a Keanu Reeves game, please?
Neo,
No,
it was like
they-
that.
There is a
Dark
Keanu
Souls.
Reeves game, Matrix Path of Neo.
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah.
Neo, Ni/OH. There was that samurai like Dark Souls looking game.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw that once in a while. Yeah.
Oh, wait,
Persona 5.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I hope that fucking comes out this year.
I think summer is what they said.
Oh god, yeah, you ain't gonna hear from me for a while when that comes out.
Recore. Sea of Thieves.
Oh yeah, I'm hyped for that shit as well.
Shadow Warrior 2. Pretty stoked
I'm
for
actually,
that.
I really like the first shower. That was
Ha!
awful.
Yeah, right. Star Citizen.
Oh bullshit!
I'll
Yeah,
believe it
no.
when I see it.
With how much shit I've heard for the past year or two,
Wow.
goddamn no.
Banner Saga 2.
That I'm looking forward to. Have any of you guys
King of
actually played
Fighters
Banner Saga?
14.
No.
No,
It's
I'm not.
really fun. It's really.
I'm not one for turn-based tactical.
Yeah, neither am I.
Oh, so then you guys ain't gonna like XCOM too.
No, exactly. That's why I don't play it.
That's a shame,
Um,
yeah. Because XCOM feeds in my drugs, man. That feeds me my drug, which is like nothing but upgrades, upgrades and
XCOM
upgrades.
2 actually has a release date, though.
Yeah.
The Last Guardian, the new Legend of Zelda game, which doesn't have a subtitle. The Tomorrow Children, which whatever happened to that. Tropico 5. Wow, they're still making Tropico games. An Untitled Titanfall game. An
Which-
Untitled Battlefield game.
Which Titanfall's actually like one of my favorite shooters, if I'm honest.
Oh, fair enough.
I've actually gone back to it recently, and it's just so much fun to pick up and just play. I don't know.
It's been a while. I only played the beta, unfortunately.
Did they start giving away the DLC for free for that
Yeah,
game?
on the 1 year anniversary, they made the season pass free.
Oh, well, that's good of them. That's nice.
That's cool. Yakuza 6. And that's almost. Oh, yeah, and then the Warhammer. The game that isn't called Total Warhammer, but should be called Total Warhammer. Warhammer Total War. Which, if you're into that, good for you. You're getting a new one. Oh, yeah, and then the new Valkyria game. Valkyria Azure Revolution. Valkyria
I actually bought Valkyrie Chronicles a while back. I need to get around to playing it.
Oh my god, guys, I totally forgot the best game coming out this year.
Oh, God.
Mario and Sonic at the 2016 Rio Olympics.
Ooh.
No way! Oh, game of the year for me. God, it's going to be better than fucking The Witcher 3, I tell you.
Not like isn't there supposed to be a release date for the next expansion, which I actually finally
It's
have
supposed to come
played
in
and
like the
finished.
first 3-4 months of the year or something.
I think they said either February or March is what they're shooting for.
Yeah, which... Oh.
Yeah, totally stoked.
Yeah, which
I love Triss. I hope they bring Triss. I love Triss so much. She's awesome.
why?
Because she's just so
Dude, if you-
nice and
Just
sweet.
Dude, have you read the books? Seriously?
I don't care. I like her. I like her more than Yennefer, which kind of comes off as a twat a lot of the time.
No. Siri is
Just
Siri
no.
is way better.
I love Siri. I would actually.
Yeah, but
you know
she's
what?
not going to bang Siri.
Yes, I'm not gonna fuck Siri. That's weird.
No, but that's not the point.
Well, okay, wait. Okay, let me
Isn't it,
rephrase.
though?
Me personally, I would fuck Siri. Cause she's hot as shit. I read in the books there was some weird shit where it's like her dad wanted to bang her.
No, you mean
Impregnate her?
the Emperor in
Her dad.
Witcher 3.
Yeah. Wanted to impregnate her because her logic was, oh yeah, there's a prophecy, and the prophecy is like her kids will rule, like her firstborn will rule half the world, and then the son of her son will rule the entire world, and it's like, that's not really a good reason to fuck your daughter, son. Friendo. That's just creepy.
Yeah.
Although, see, I was just about to make a joke. It's like, yeah, what's that dude's name? The fucking Lannister kids. They'll be like, hey, that's as good a reason as any.
Well, it is Tywin Lannister, so
Yeah.
it is Charles Dance.
That's a good point. Yeah. No wonder his. Yeah.
Well, he was the one Lannister who was kind of against that.
Yeah.
He was like the borderline normal one.
His kids had to get it from somewhere.
He's like, I'm just trying to rule the world, and y'all are fucking this shit up for me.
You got this little freaking creature of an abomination of a son here, and yeah.
If y'all just shut the fuck up and do what I say, we could have had all of our problems solved a long time ago. Now, excuse me while I fuck the whore who was supposedly in love with my half son.
My freak of a son. Yeah.
You know, she was like a
She was an actual porn star, yes.
Yeah, in Germany.
Of course I would know these things. Have you met? Yeah. I want to see. You know who I want to see back in The Witcher though? Is the Bloody Baron. I like that dude so much.
Spoilers for The Witcher 3, guys.
But only. Hey, I wasn't saying anything. I didn't say shit.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Is
are we still recording this like free-form discussion?
Possibly, but
no,
it's like
no, possibly.
Yeah. If you
showed him hang himself.
Yeah, but
it depends.
Saying,
depends what
it
depends what
depends
you
on
do.
what choice you make. So you could easily do the thing like every other like choice-based game does, where it's like, oh yeah, you mean because like what does he say? If you help him out, what does he say he goes to? He goes to like not Nova.
He goes to this like
Oxenworth.
No, he goes to like this. No, he goes to like this wise woman or something in the mountains to like look for a cure for his wife's
No, it's the
sanity.
daughter. It's the daughter who goes to Oxenford or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Doesn't
like
she
saying,
join the Mage Hunters?
yeah, she joined the Mage Hunters, but
really
it was
wish
like
it
the
could
Mage
go.
Hunters who they seemed kind of sane compared to the ones you meet in Novigrad.
No,
The Mage Hunter's like the Witcher equivalent of the KKK.
Yeah, but it's like what you have the one dude. What was the guy's name? Who was part of the Mage Hunters? Who was like, yeah, I don't give a shit about magic. I'm just here to kill the ones that really get out of line. What was the guy's name? Graydon was his name. He was the one who was like, yeah, I don't give a shit if you're a Witcher. Hey, we need fuckers like you. Come on. See, that I can enjoy. That I can appreciate. I don't know. I just want old characters to come back, because I like some of the characters. You know, I like Triss. I like Yennefer, even though she's kind of a bitch.
What about the obvious choice, which is actually Shani?
Shani. Which one was Shani?
She was in the DLC.
Oh yeah, you see, I like her too. I would actually want her back.
Short-haired redheads? Yes, I want her to come back.
She was kick-ass. She didn't take shit. Oh man, the DLC was so great. Like fucking Master of Glass and everything. Oh.
I thought it might have actually been. I think it might actually have been better than the main story.
Well, it was.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that, but it was certainly up there because I mean, like. Honestly, like, the biggest appeal is the Master of Glass guy. Like, he's the biggest draw because he's just such a...
They didn't really succeed in making me care for, not David Beckham.
No, really? It was, like, totally the opposite for me.
Only because it was like, okay, yeah, it's obvious, like, the Master of Glass guy, he's a fucking demon. He's the devil, or he's a crossroads demon of some kind.
But they specifically pointed out that even before he made the deal with him, he was always a piece of shit.
Did they? Because
no, I don't think
he started becoming a piece of shit once he made the deal, and that's when he started treating his wife like shit. Yeah, and everything.
And then his brother was talking about how, like, the undead brother would always talk about how he was like the more like restrained one of the two.
Yeah, and it's like the bad shit started to happen when he made the deal, because it was like, what was it? I don't know if he knew that his brother was gonna die or something, but as soon as he did, he instantly regarded it, and by that time it was too fucking late, because it was like, oh yeah, you can't feel anything anymore, and that's when he started treating his family and his wife and like shit, because like
it wasn't a matter of he couldn't feel anything emotionally and like physically. It was a matter of became so disenchanted with just life in general because he effectively couldn't die that he started becoming, and his brother died, that he started becoming a wretched piece of shit. But he was still a wretched piece of shit.
You see, I didn't get that. I got
neither did I.
When he started talking about he has a heart of stone, which was the trade-off.
Yeah.
Which was the way of the Master of Glass fucking with him, saying, "Hey, yeah, I'll do this."
Because it was like,
no, the trade-off was his brother dies.
Yeah, but also the trade-off of the wish, because whenever the Master of Glass keeps talking about wishes, he's like, "Hey, you need to be very fucking specific, or hey, I can fuck with him anyway."
When the guy made the wish,
fuck with him was that
when the guy made the wish, he said it was like, I want to live forever, and then I want to live every day like it's our last. So basically, like, removed his ability for empathy and like regret, essentially, like guilt.
Yeah, and that's where the whole Heart of Stone thing comes in. Like, that's why he became such a fucking psycho and treated.
Still doesn't mean I didn't want to murder his ass, and I totally did.
So you fucked up because you didn't even like.
Oh yeah, I fucked up, right?
Yeah. No, you did, only because you didn't get like the best sword in the game, and you also like the best like armor.
Best sword in the game until the new DLC comes out and they give you better shit.
For now,
exactly. Yeah. For now.
Yeah.
Plus, it's not like I had any difficulty taking him out anyway. I already had the Master Class feline set, which is
not playing with the Master Class Wolf and Armor.
Yeah.
Which is just a leather jacket, so...
I will say this, yeah, it's like some of the armor is like better than some of the others. Like, better looking.
Yeah.
See, like, that was the problem I had is, like, the original, like, Arsene armor looks way cooler than the Master Class, the Master Crafted Arsene armor, which is basically just like a dress.
Oh yeah, I like, what was it? It's like you get the Witch Hunter outfit, and it's like this long fucking cloak and everything, and it looks badass.
But it's complete shit compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
The other armor in the game.
Or it's not the Wind Hunter. It's the one you get for working with that girl who works with the dwarf, when she's obviously the better person.
Yeah.
Well, it looks pretty much the same, doesn't it?
No, yeah, but it's still pretty good fucking armor. I'm on the road again. Yeah, I'm playing The Witcher 3 like right now, and I'm like going through the like the new game plus.
I should be grinding Mario and Luigi right as we're talking. I don't know why I'm not.
Oh, by the way, are we done with the podcast?
I don't know, man. I never know anymore.
We're just recording this like free-form conversation at the moment.
Yeah, more or less. Well, that's what we do. I think that, again, that's where our best conversations come from.
All right, let's just record an ending now, and then you can put it in wherever you feel like it.
Okay. So, this is the end, and with us has been...
this is the end, my only friend.
And hello, darkness, my old friend.
Which one of us is going to sing the part about, Mother, I Want to Fuck You?
Wait, what?
Have neither of you listened to that song?
No, not really.
There's a part where he's like, it's like a 14-minute song.
Okay.
Right? It's a long song, and there's a part where he's like, he went into the room where his sister lived, and then he paid a visit to his brother, and then he walked on down the hall, and
what?
then he went into the room where his parents lived, and he said, Father, I'm going to kill you. Mother, I want to fuck you all night, yeah!
What?
Whoa, Jim Morrison, whoa! Hold on
Jim.
there.
Wow, Jim, man, you got some issues you need to talk to your therapist about.
So we ended this podcast now. Or
Yes,
what?
yeah. So yeah, it's
Oh yeah, he put in the.
yeah Armstrong, me, and Rocky.
You should end it right after the fuck you want the like as I say the like which one is going to talk about falling to fuck our mothers. You should end it right there.